All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. It seems like it's the last nice day before the icky stuff shows up. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm really going to enjoy it because today I'll be over at the Woodlands High School teaching students the edible plants around them on the school grounds and stuff. So that's going to be cool. Oh, man, my voice is just about shot, though, I taught, 4 classes, two on Saturday, two on Sunday. Yeah. Hey, okay, whoa. Lots of people. Good morning. All right. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Aaron. Surrender, my man. Good morning. Cat, healer cat. Hey, Doug. Good morning. Deborah. Good morning. Kelly. Yeah, don't go in until 10 a.m. Cool. Chris, still recovering from COVID. Ooh, so you don't have can't smell anything or taste anything right now, huh? Ugh, that sucks. Hey, Mike, good morning. Darlene, good morning. Denver. I'm still figuring out what I want on the knife that I want to send you to get in laser engraved, but hopefully soon. Good morning, Tammy. Charles. Okay. What's the best book for identifying plants in Texas? Are you particularly edible plants or just plants in general? And then, because usually there's, like, of course, the Idiot's Guide Foraging, my book. Note that I don't get any royalties from it, so I don't have any really reason to promote it. But you can buy it through my website, and if you buy it through the Foraging Texas website, you'll actually be buying it through the link goes to Sam Thayer's website. He's another famous foraging author, and you can buy it through his store. Because frankly, he needs it more than I do. So there's that. Otherwise, if you go to Amazon.com/shop/foraging Texas, there's a whole big list of plant identification books there, specifically for Texas, and by trees and wildflowers and mushrooms and stuff like that. So it's hard to have one book unless you're just looking for edible plants. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Because Texas has bunch of different trees and a bunch of different wildflowers and stuff like that. So, hey, good morning, Bernice. Good morning, Kathleen. Shannon, good morning. Ooh, Sparkly Gardener at Oak Hill. Cool. Deborah, my cats got up early in itty bitty Trinity, so I made it. Yeah, cats are pretty good alarm clocks. Okay. You never lost your sense of smell or taste, but you tire quickly. Ugh. That may even be worse. Hey, good morning, Charles. Okay, edible plants. Yeah, so check out Idiot's Guide Foraging. Even though the publisher wanted the book to cover all of North America, remember, a lot of plants don't follow, mankind's boundaries, and they just grow where the ecosystem is right. So of the 70 or 75 plants, I don't even remember now, 70 or 75 plants in there, all but one are found in Texas, and that is the pineapple weed. And even if you go up close to the Oklahoma border, you might find some pineapple weed up there. But yeah, Idiot's Guide Foraging, available through my website, foragingtexas.com. Hey, good morning, Nicole. Here's some advice from the nurse, Chris. Take plenty of time to heal. It's an exceptionally long process, and rushing will only set it back. Lots of love to you for your recovery. Hey, good morning, Jean-Marc. Jean-Marc. I always have to go Jean-Luc Picard, and I don't know why, because I never actually really liked Jean-Luc Picard. Anyway, how was my weekend? Prolific. So Friday night, I drove up to Wimberley, Texas, slept in a 1929 caboose, got up that morning, taught from 8 until 1, uh, and then taught from 2 until, no, from 2 until almost 6. Yeah. And then, yeah, because the sun was setting when we finished. And then slept in the caboose again, and then got up again, and then went over to Vista Brewing, also in Wimberley, and taught 2 classes there from 11 to 1 and 2 to 4. And then I drove home, avoiding crazy drunken rush hour or Super Bowl type people. I don't even know who was in the Super Bowl this year. That's how little I care. Yeah, so it was lots and lots and lots of teaching. And then today, like I said, I'm teaching 2 more classes today. So yay, my voice is going to be shot. You can probably hear it's pretty gravelly and grumbly. Hey, good morning, Sherry, and good morning, other Sherry. That's interesting, Kelly. So when you had it, you lost your sense of smell and taste, but your husband didn't. Hey, it's Wolf. Good morning, Wolf. 21 degrees, and we had 6 inches of snow last night. You have my sympathy. Are you getting that Arctic front, or is that, 21 degrees? That's actually fairly warm for this time of year out there, I would think. Okay. I think I found some wild muskmelon yesterday on my hike. Golf ball and size, semi-elongated yellow-orange fruit. I bisected it and had a sweetish aroma, and the seeds appear cucumber-like. Yeah, so what you found was a wild melon. If you look up, it's one that I still need to add to Foraging Texas. But if you look up on Green Beans, Eat the Weeds, citron melon, Citon, citron. Okay, the Citron, citron melon, and you can read about it there. It's like one of those melons that was used to breed a whole bunch of other types of melons, and cucumbers. So yeah, they're edible. They can have very random flavors. Melons and cucumbers hybridize really easily and they're constantly splitting off and changing and doing all this stuff. And so you can get all sorts of weird flavor combinations and things like that from them. But check it out. Yeah. In fact, someone sent me the seeds. They were here waiting for me when I got home. And so I finally have some seeds for that melon. I'm going to try and grow it so then I can get pictures throughout its lifespan. Yeah, my radio voice. I can feel just the gravel in my throat. Okay, there was attached to the vine, and I originally thought it was maypop until I opened it. Yep, they're pretty common around here. Okay, in your opinion, the caffeine aside, which is better tasting brew, American or Yopon Holly? Yopon Holly. The American Holly, to me, it has bitterness with a hint of wintergreen, which is actually not bad. But the Yopon Holly has this, I almost want to say, a natural sweetness to it that appeals to my sweet tooth. So it's not like sweet tea. It's not like loaded up with sugar, but it has, to me, this pleasant natural goodness sweetness thing going on. So yeah, of the two, Yopon Holly inches out the American Holly by 1 or 2 points. So if you like a bit of bitter and wintergreen, and that's the flavors I pick up. Remember, everyone's tongue is different. And when you are eating a food, you are picking up particular molecules that the person next to you may not be picking up, flavor-wise. So in my case, when I am drinking the American Holly tea, to me, I pick up the bitter compounds and the slight wintergreen compounds. Other people have said, no, it doesn't taste like that to them. They get this and the other thing, and it's like, okay, well, that's because you have a different tongue than me. Does that make sense? Makes sense. Okay. Hey, good morning, Jill. Okay, Charles, how useful is the wild type melon? It was most popularly used to make pickles. So they would actually cut it up and actually take the skin off and pickle it the way they would pickle watermelon rind. If you've never had pickled watermelon rind, look it up or even try it. But with the pickled watermelon rind, they take the skin of the watermelon off, and then that white part, before you get to the yummy red part, they take that white part and pickle that. Same sort of thing with these wild melons. They just, skin it, cut it into pickle like spears, and pickle it was the most common way. And then it was good. Is the caboose an Airbnb? No, it is actually belongs to Spoke Hollow Outfitters. The granddad had it delivered to their property. I don't know how many decades ago. It was somewhat refurbished. Like it has a modern air conditioning in it, but everything else is pretty original. So it's a little on the small side for me, but it's kind of cool to sleep in a caboose. So, yeah, I always look tired. I've been busy and still fighting with Amazon. I have a really horrific theory about what's going on with Amazon, and it's so horrific that I don't want to share it. But if you've watched enough episodes of Scooby-Doo like I have, certain patterns start to develop, and it makes you suspect certain things. Kathleen. Dogs got me up 3 times last night. Some neighbors making noise kept setting her off. When you don't sleep, the grump is real. This is true. Grumpy. That's all right. Be grumpy. It's Monday. No one will be upset with you for being grumpy on a Monday when you haven't had sleep. Hey, good morning, Nina. Okay, I got to get to a class, but I intend to reach out to you and ask if we can plan for you to come to my students at Oak Hill Farms training. Let me know where Oak Hill Farms training is. Email me at Merriweather at Foraging, Texas. Don't use the Facebook Messenger to do this because I get dozens of messages a day, and you will just get wiped away in the flood. So email me at Merriweather at foragingtexas.com. There's a link on the Foraging Texas website, and we can figure things out. I will say I am pretty much already booked into June at this point. And then June and this summer is going to be really crazy with family things. So it might be that the soonest we can set something up will be next fall. Just a heads up there. Okay. Didn't know who was in the Super Bowl until this morning, and I saw the headline. Yeah, it's not my thing. Ooh, Thursday's high is 6 and the low is -5. Yoza, hope you're ready for that, Wolf. I suspect you are. You seem like the sort of guy that's ready for things. But yeah, bundle up and get ready. Make sure check your hot chocolate supply and things like that. Yep, Kathleen. One year I had cucalopes. Don't plant cucumbers and cantaloupe close to each other. Yep, they will cross-pollinate and they will give you crazy stuff. Okay, can we get passion vine seeds up here in stores? I would think so. If not the seeds, then the young plants. The passion vines, they grow all across North America. So you should be okay. You should be able to find them. There we go. So Mike says, thanks, Doc. We have both on the farm. Colleen likes wintergreen, but I am the sweet tooth. So one for each. There you go. Hey, Jonathan, have you had a chance to make the thing, the sticker or whatever you were talking about? When you do, send me pictures. I want to see it. Oh, the temperature in Monticello, Minnesota, which is right down the street from St. Michael, is -13 on my mother's truck when I spoke to her a few minutes ago. Please tell your mom to be safe. Her mom is Buffy, my classmate. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, -13. I wonder if mom and dad are going to show up, if they're just going to stay bundled under the covers here. Yep, careful with the pickled watermelon rind. It's a bit of a diuretic. Hey, Tina. Okay, the wild melon, the citron melon, around here, you'll see. Ooh, do I have? No. They look like maypops, but they're little kind of orange yellow melons you find growing in the wild. And if you cut it open, it looks like a cucumber. And it can taste anywhere from like a cucumber to like a sweet cantaloupe or other sweet sort of thing. It's one of the many plants I still need to add to foraging Texas. But it will get up there. Hey, Candace, good morning. Ooh, okay. I picked up muscadine at a local farm supply to mix with the wild muscadines. Unfortunately, the plant doesn't indicate whether it is self-fertile or female, so I'm rolling the dice. All right, man. Good luck. No, nope, no, not today. But we're going to see what happens here. We're still fighting. Like I said, last week someone reported the liver pill. They lied and said it contained things like the muscaria mushrooms and Jimson weed and opium or opium poppy and all this stuff. And it's like, oh, why do you lie? Why are we that big of a threat? Okay, cool, we're that big of a threat, but don't you know, like, thou shalt not tell a lie, bear false witness. Yep, the real monsters are all just men. And what's worse is sometimes it could be someone you know. Oh, we got a funny story. Let's see, Aaron. Funny story this morning. One of the dogs is snoring so loud here in the office, I thought it was a garbage truck coming down the street. Oh, my word. And the only thing, well, if it's the dog in the picture, okay, that's a medium-sized dog. I was picturing this little chihuahua just, snoring away like that. Yep. Of course, there are women monsters in the world, too. Yeah, being a monster is non-gender specific. There is a wonderful meme with Shaggy and Scooby sitting on the Mystery Machine with Shaggy saying this. Yep. All the real monsters are men. Well, humans. We'll go with humans. Ooh. Hey, all. Hope you had an amazing weekend. If anyone has farkleberry seeds to trade or sell. No, my farkleberry hasn't produced yet, but there's got to be some out there. Oh, Nancy, good morning. A chilly 7 degrees up there in Michigan. Ugh, not good, not good. So, on Facebook, I follow a lot of my old childhood friends, and one of them, Dwayne Berger, a week ago made this wonderful igloo, big igloo, and he and his neighbor each night go in there and have a few beers in there and drink in there, have a few beers in their igloo. And they're really excited about doing it when it's like -25 out this week. Drinking ice cold beers in an igloo in -25 degrees in Minnesota. Seriously? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Okay, cool, Jonathan. Ooh, Island Falls, Maine. I need to look up that. Maine is so beautiful. Maine is a beautiful state. Let's see, I have a bunch of farkleberry trees on my property. I'd love to give you a start. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so talk amongst yourselves. My dog Brisket is a boxer Rottweiler, and she snores so loud I can hear her in the house from her doghouse on the porch. Oh, yep, I can believe that. That'd be a big dog with a funky nose, really. Hey, Kelsey, good morning, tribe. About to go walking in this thick fog. So thick it was hard to drive. It's nice here. Ooh, we can do cloud shot, cloud shot, cloud shot. Woo, cloud shot. Yeah, it's really nice here. A little chilly, but not too bad. Yep, citron. Okay, that's an oma from me, boss. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, what landscape plant do you think is ecologically harmful? So Nandina, the privets, the Bradford pear isn't good. Chinese tallow tree, though I don't think anyone plants Chinese tallow trees on purpose anymore. Those are some of the big ones. Because what they do is they don't really have any natural enemies, but birds will eat the berries, and then they will poop the berries other places, and then you get the privet and the nandina and all this stuff growing in other places. Nothing keeps it in check, so it outgrows everything else, and soon you have just giant stands of privet and nandina and things like that. Which, when they flower, okay, yeah, the bees like the flowers, and then when they produce the berries, the birds like the berries, but the insects don't eat these plants. So the creatures that eat insects lose their food, and if they lose their food, they die. And then also, since they've wiped out all the other plants around there, the plants that would, the different plants that would be normally flowering in succession and berrying in succession, producing berries, aren't there. So you get, a 2-week window when there are flowers available for the bees, and then nothing else. And then, another month when the berries are available for the birds, but no other food. So that's a big issue. They disrupt the food chain. Yeah. Okay. Is Japanese hawkweed? You should have been able to find it on there. It's on there. But yeah, it's in the dandelion family. Making me curious. I have to look here. Oops. Yeah. So Japanese hawkweed. Put it up here. So it's there. Japanese hawkweed. Yep. I'd say more often than not, the monster is someone you know. Yep. Don't retell a lie, or it will be refurbished. Is that like refurbished? That's actually kind of funny. Okay. It is my understanding that when plants cross-pollinate, it is the seeds that make future hybrids, not the fruit of the year they cross. Is this accurate? Hope I explained it well. Okay. So yes and no. The seeds. Sorry, there's a train going by. So you have a flower, and you have a similar flower, and this flower produces pollen and goes in here, and this flower gets pollinated, and then it produces the fruit. The fruit grows, just underneath the flower. I'm not going to fight with my voice. I'm not going to fight with the train. Long story short, Kay, yeah, you're right. The hybridization doesn't affect the flavor that much, but it still does affect it some, especially in the case of melons, because the fruit that forms after the pollination is somewhat dependent on the genetics of the seeds that are growing inside the fruit. Does that make sense there? Hopefully it makes sense there. Oh, man. Okay, Charles, how long would you wait to plant edible vegetables in a yard that had Roundup used on it? I put out molasses the last several months. Okay, so if you were the one who put the Roundup on it, oh wait, okay, Roundup. Okay, good. All right. For a minute there, I was thinking pesticides, but the basically read the package, and if it says like the Roundup, it will last 1 year, or if it says you have to reapply after 6 weeks, whatever the lifespan it says of the active ingredient, like if it says kills weeds for 6 months or kills weeds for a year, you need to double that. So if it says, one application will kill weeds for a year, you got to wait 2 years. If it says, 4 months or 6 months, then you got to wait, double that. So double whatever it says is the active lifespan of the herbicide. Yep. Amazon and who they are owned by don't want us to be self-sufficient. They want us to rely on the government for our health, in my opinion. And anyways, and from research I've done, I can't argue with you on that. I have farkleberries in my fridge. Would they sprout? If so, happy to send some. I would think so. It would be worth trying. If you're willing to, spring the 55 cents or whatever it is for a stamp. Because a lot of the berries, they need a bit of a chill hour. Once, who was asking for them? Was it Nina? One of you. I would get them in the ground immediately. But other than that, yeah, I think they have a shot. Cat zoomies. I kind of miss cat zoomies. Our cats either keep us up snoring or wake us up with their zoomies. Yeah. Dwayne and I, he was a year younger than me, but we were in Boy Scouts forever together and stuff. His dad was the town veterinarian. But yeah, snow forts. If you have enough snow, a snow fort or an igloo, it's kind of cool. And then it gets really cold. Warmer than the outside. They're actually really good. Remember, your body puts out almost the equivalent heat of a 100-watt light bulb. So if you get like 2-3 people in an igloo, it actually gets fairly warm. By warm, still below freezing, but not the -7 or whatever it is outside. So, yeah. It's fun, but I kind of like going, hey, I'm out here in short sleeves. I got to keep an eye on the time here. Last time I went home to Minnesota in the winter, the high temperature of the trip was -16. I haven't gone back for winter since. I'm looking at going back in mid-March during spring break to see Mom and Dad. I'm a little worried. Yeah, can you go farkleberry trees from the little berries? That's where the seeds are. And the seeds, the berries are little, but they have a lot of seeds in them. So yeah, I would say, give it a try. That's how nature does it. Pauline, there we go. Nice 64 degrees in Mission, Texas. That's what I'm talking about. It's in the mid 50s here today, but I think I didn't look later in the week because from what I hear, I personally don't want to know how cold it's going to get. But we'll see. Here we go. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad. Morning, everyone. -12 degrees here and partly sunny day. Oh, my word. No. Okay. This brings up a thing here. So for some reason, Dad has switched over to YouTube, and I was talking to Mom on Friday, and she was saying that Chirpy's sayings don't show up for you YouTubers. Can anyone either confirm or deny that? So, but apparently, like, they aren't showing up on YouTube. Oh man, our dog Cuddles needs a sleep apnea machine sometimes. Okay, I have to. I can't tell sometimes. Are you joking or are you serious? Is there a sleep apnea machine for dogs? Oh my. Exploring wildlife management area Saturday. Prescribed burn must have been Thursday or Friday. Did see recent tracks and tree rubbings, but by mid-afternoon did not see any hogs. Yep. Yeah, the several of the forests and stuff around here, they had controlled burns this last week. Those are good things. They really help a lot. All right, Tina, good luck at school. Use your feminine wiles on the professors if necessary. Okay, goats wipe out privet with quickness. Actually, from what I've read, beavers do too. So that's good. Hey, good morning, Roxana. Oh, here we go. Story time with Wolf. Let me explain how a coastal Texan ended up in Maine. I wanted 4 seasons. The Colorado grown girlfriend wanted someplace where summers were not trying to kill her. We both wanted acreage. Maine offered all of the above at a decent price. It makes sense. I can believe that. What? Whoa. Let's see. What's a good replacement for Nandina? Butterfly? No. That's a good question. There's Nandina, with the evergreen and pretty durable. Um, Trying to think what might have that shape and color. Where are you located, Amanda? Because one thing that I think would be a really good one is an agarita, but that is more of a hill country plant, and it likes basic soils. So, sorry, it's time for the group take. So, if you're in the Houston area or East Texas, the agarita probably won't do as well. But I think that would be the closest direct replacement. Hey, Christopher, good morning. Okay. Kathleen, what do cuckolopes end up tasting like? In my mind, they sound like a fruit that would taste good in some lemonade. I would think that would work, actually. Yeah, we had poblanos and jalapenos in our gardens a few years ago, and I swear they cross-pollinated. It's quite likely. Those are the spiciest poblanos I've ever eaten. Cool. Okay. It is 7:50, so we are going into Facebook and doing the group take. Yay, group take. All right. So the liver pill. Bum, bum, bum. Taking care of the liver. The liver takes care of me. Taking care of the liver takes care of me. There's probably more words I could come up with. But now I got the first go from zero, then go. Yep. Someone has declared war on us, and they're spreading all sorts of lies about the ingredients. Like I said, saying there are different poisonous mushrooms and opium and peyote and stuff like that in the like the liver pill and all this stuff. And it's like, what the hell? So we are fighting it. I went to Vietnam a couple of years ago, and they grow a lot of dragon fruit. I would love to grow one of those cactuses. Do you think they would grow in a greenhouse? Yeah. Here in Houston, a lot of people grow dragon fruit in big pots and have it out during the summer and then bring it in the house during the winter. So if you're in the Houston area, yes. If you're a little farther north, yeah, a greenhouse should be an excellent idea. Yep. Farkleberry sounds like something from Schoolhouse Rock or, the Muppets or something like that. It's just fun to say Farkleberry. All right. The brain pill. Dun, dun, dun. The morning ritual. My brain goes, yes, I know that smell. Oh, cool. Yeah. So we have started advertising on Facebook. We got banned from Facebook for a number of weeks, but we're back up for now until someone makes a complaint against us again. But those are directing to our website, the Medicine Man Plant Co site, rather than Amazon. Hey, Sherry. Yes. I plan on doing the donut shop. I got home late last night, so I didn't have time to put a bunch of the pre-scheduled donut shop things up. I just frantically put one up this morning. But yes, later today I will be putting up. I will be at the donut shop this week, next week, and forever, ever after. Amen. As long as I can keep it going. So yes, donut shop will be here. Snow farts. Bad thing to do in an igloo. Oops, I did deliver them. The immune pill. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Texas Bee Association sent out a critical action alert as to Chinese tallow. They are opposing the release of 2 non-native pests. Okay, I saw that. The just a second here. Immune pill. And I disagree with the Texas Bee Association on this. Yeah, the Chinese tallow, it produces wonderful nectar-filled flowers in the spring, and the bees love it. But then, like I said, they wipe out all the other plants around them, and so you lose a lot of the other flowering plants the rest of the year. So, there's, I think the Texas Bee Association, excuse me, needs to do a little more study on this. Okay. So, okay, Chad, you have not noticed Chirpy saying. So, okay, they do not show up in YouTube. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, dang. Chirpy has been very profound lately. Okay. Snow Fort. F-O-R-T. Snow Fort. All right. Just saying, people. Yeah, you might. Yeah. Okay, and also don't forget, the blood pressure pill is out now. Whoa. Gravity. And the libido pill. And then hopefully by the end of March, it's currently called the Serenity pill, and also the uric acid pill. So for helping clean out uric acid. Ooh, lowest for Houston next week is 25 degrees. I will be out here. I will be bundled up. But heck yeah. Dang. So a lot of people are saying Chirpy's quotes don't show up. That's a bummer. All right. Okay. Facebook tribe community doesn't show up on YouTube. I watch from Facebook because the comments are more interesting and the crowd is super friendly. This is true. Yeah. What I'm trying to, I'm not going to save anything yet. Okay. So Chirpy's quote is, "You are 97% water, so act like it. Nurture life wherever you can, wherever you are, but erode giant rocks down to sand if you have to. Be water. You are water. Act like water." Hey, good morning, Donald. You have to hit the down arrow by the title to see Chirpy's sayings, then hit the live chat button to get back to the chat. I prefer to use YouTube instead of Facebook because I can multitask better. Okay. So it's there. You just have to click an extra thing to see it. All right. Ooh, wow. Okay, Jonathan, we are driving 4,000 miles in 10 days. We are traveling in a big loop from Dallas-Fort Worth to the Grand Canyon and back. Hope to travel the old Route 66. That will be awesome. Man, be ready for cold weather and stuff, though. And ice and things. Okay, Fort Bend County, Amanda. So replacement for Nandina there. If you amend the soil with a fair amount of lime or even like oyster shells and stuff like that, you might be able to get agarita to grow. The trick is trying to find a nursery around here that carries it. I'm just thinking in my yard. Like, yeah, the Turk's cap loses its leaves in the summer. Yeah. I guess as I'm just thinking, I focus on the edible and medicinal plants, and while a lot of landscaping plants do have that property, not all of them do. So I'm not sure what I would recommend if you're just looking for the appearance. Yep. Nicole says, Christopher Crump, yep, the tribe is all about the fun comments. That's true. Hey, that has known, where's Kimberlyn this morning? Or Odessa Bully. Yep, people are liking your drive there, Jonathan. I think you'll have fun on that drive. It's really beautiful. Made me appreciate the desert scenery much more. You might consider, Jonathan, having a spare gas can of gas, because there are stretches out there where you may not find anything. Yep, the Grand Canyon trip will be around spring break, around the time you make your cannonball run to Minnesota. Oh, cool. Yep. We've already, because of all the stuff the kids have going on, it looks like it's just going to be me. So instead of doing a nice family friendly drive, it's going to be another one of those, okay, my current best time is 17 hours and 31 minutes. I know I can do better than that. All right. Okay, Dennis, what was the complaint by the competitor? Here, let me read it. Because well, I'll give you the list. So someone, let's see. Whoop, that's not that. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, maybe it was the. Okay. Okay. They made. Someone reported that it contains. Oops. Ephedra, peyote, THC, and read more. Jimson weed, Hawaiian baby wood rose, CBD, Salvia divinorum, whatever that is, a DEA drug of concern. And yeah, so those. So yeah. So now we have sent all our manufacturing information and all our test results and everything off to Amazon and saying, hey, we're not doing this. These things are not in our product. Okay, do you ever set up at local markets? We're trying to get set up so at my classes, because I'm teaching every weekend. So right now we don't have anyone available to set up at markets, but we're getting set up so that I can sell it at after classes if people are interested in it. Oh man, Carol, yeah, the Farkleberry does excellent up there in Woodville. Hey, and also Carol Bennett Oborn. Okay, February 27th, I will be teaching at Uncommon Bees over in Jasper, so just down the road from you. So check out the upcoming classes link over on Foraging Texas, and you can sign up. Okay. Yeah, kind of sounds like slander and libel to me too. Okay. Wow, a whole bunch more coming. Unfortunately, it's 8:02. I have to run over now. I'm teaching at the Woodlands High School today, so I got to cut out of here. I will see you tomorrow and every weekday. Oh, Merriweather's World this year. Currently, the plan is to be give an hour-long talk about vitamin C, what it does in your body, what research says, for medicinal properties of excess doses, and all sorts of things like that. So this week on Merriweather's World, this Thursday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., we'll be talking vitamin C. Kind of give you an idea just what it's doing in your body. But otherwise, we will have the normal donut shop at the beginning of the world, 7:25 to 8 a.m. every morning. All right, everyone. Mom, Dad, love you. Stay warm. Wolf, stay warm. Take care. Be nice to people. Be water. Nurture life, but, grind down mountains if you have to. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. End broadcast.